आह, प्यास बुझी पाए हैं सागर अथाह, प्यास बुझी पाए हैं सागर अथाह। वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह। चुन चुन के मोती बनाई है माला, नैनों में अपने है हमको संभाला। चुन चुन के मोती बनाई है माला, नैनों में अपने है हमको संभाला। पलकों में प्रभु के है पाए पन्हा, पलकों में प्रभु के है पाए पन्हा। वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह। निर्बल को आकर के शक्ति बनाया, निर्धन को तख्त और ताज दिलाया। निर्बल को आकर के शक्ति बनाया, निर्धन को तख्त और ताज दिलाया। स्वर्ग का बनाते हैं हमें बादशाह, स्वर्ग का बनाते हैं हमें बादशाह। वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह। यादों की बाहों में हमको समाए, स्वर्गिक बहारों के सुख सारे पाए। हो यादों की बाहों में हमको समाए, स्वर्गिक बहारों के सुख सारे पाए। भर दी सितारों से जीवन की राह, भर दी सितारों से जीवन की राह। वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह। आप मिले मिट गई मन की सभी चाह, आप मिले मिट गई मन की सभी चाह। खुशियों के गीत मिले मिटी आह आह, प्यास बुझी पाए हैं सागर अथाह, प्यास बुझी पाए हैं सागर अथाह। वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह, वाह बाबा वाह।
Om Shanti. Today, the bestower of fortune. He is just seeing the fortune of his children. So, Baba just describes what and all things are covered in that fortune. So, Baba says, sweet children, the bestower of fortune, and the fortune which is received at this time through the bestower of fortune and those imperishable attainments. And always be in that awareness, as well as you should have that intoxication. Then you will remain cheerful and you will remain content. Because when you children are receiving such an elevated as well as the highest fortune at this time, and so the bestower of fortune himself has come and he is creating such a fortune, so your face should sparkle. It should have that sparkle. So Baba just explains how many types of fortune, because the astrologer also just sees your palm and he says, and they also look at the forehead. So let's listen to Baba's elevated versions. And today's date is 26th July 2026 and the original date is 2nd February 2011. The essence: stay constantly cheerful and content by remaining aware of your fortune and attainments. Give others the experience of contentment through your vision, your attitude and your household. Don't compare with the fortune of others. Just look at your fortune and just experience that bliss. Today, because if we are content, we can also enable others experience contentment. So Baba says, how can you make others experience that contentment? Through your vision, through your attitude and through your household. Today, Bab Dada is pleased to see all the children. Children are also happy to see the father, and father also instantly becomes pleased. So each child has reached here through God's love. And today, Bab Dada is seeing the lines of the fortune on the forehead of each child. No one else can receive such a fortune or has received such a great fortune throughout the whole cycle. Baba says, such a great fortune and throughout the entire cycle. This is because it was the bestower of fortune himself who bestowed fortune upon you. So when the people of the world, they don't even know about the bestower of fortune, how could they receive that fortune? In the first place, the star of fortune is sparkling on each one's forehead. And the line of sweet speech is sparkling on your mouths. And the line of a sweet smile is sparkling on your lips. And the line of being absorbed in love for the Father, who is the comforter of hearts, is sparkling in your hearts. And the line of greatness of attaining all the treasures is sparkling on your hands. The line of achieving multi-millions at every step is sparkling on your feet. So Baba just describes the fortune at every step. Now think, has anyone ever received such fortune? And this is why your fortune is shown in the images of your memorials. So it was the bestower of fortune himself, because how much people describe the fortune of the deities. And Baba says, because there is such praise, because it was the bestower of fortune himself who gave this fortune to each child. Because we didn't create this fortune, because it was the bestower of fortune himself, because we were asleep in the ignorance. So Baba came and awakened us. So on seeing the fortune of each child, Bab Dada is congratulating each one. Wah child, wah. You receive this fortune only at the confluence age, and it operates only at this time. The happiness of the confluence age is more elevated than that of all other ages, because all of us have this experience. Because such happiness isn't received in the golden age, that is the happiness of being in God's lap. And the fortune of the golden age is the reward of the efforts made at the confluence age, and this is why the attainments of the confluence age is greater than the reward of the golden age. Lose yourself in your own fortune, because whatever is the effort, the reward gets created. So look yourself in your own fortune. It doesn't matter what's happening, but what words emerge. So Baba says that the present action becomes the basis of your reward in the golden age, as well as the basis of the worthy of worship status in the copper age. And Baba says it doesn't matter what's happening. Just be in your that joy. So Baba says it doesn't matter what's happening, but what words emerge from you when you take your fortune into your awareness. So we always say, "Wow, my fortune," because the bestower of fortune himself is your father. And each one of you has received your fortune from the bestower of fortune. Do you realize how fortunate you are? Or do you only realize it sometimes? So do you constantly have this intoxication? Baba is asking children, do you know? Yeah, sometimes you be in that awareness. So Baba says, always do you stay in that awareness? So people of the world see you and ask, what have you received? Because when we look at each other, because we don't realize, but when people of the world look at you, they say that whoever comes to your, maybe at your center, everyone is happy and cheerful. So they ask them, what have you received? And what do you respond when they ask you? What do you say? We have attained everything, whatever we wanted. Have you attained it? Then raise your hands. Can we all do exercise? So Baba says, Baba, just look, all of you, your children have attained. So Baba is asking, do you lack anything? You say that with spiritual intoxication that you lack nothing. So you have this intoxication, don't you? So Baba says, when you have found the Father, you have found everything. So how did you receive it? You simply came to know the Father. What did you do? You didn't do anything. Just you know the Father. You accepted Him and you made Him belong to you, and you received your fortune. And when Baba has considered you as his child, then Baba gives that fortune. The more you make yourself aware of this fortune, the more cheerful you will be. The face of a fortunate soul will be constantly cheerful. It's not that, Baba says, it's not that it will be, but it's constantly so. The vision, the attitude, and the activity of such souls will be constantly that of contentment, and will also inspire others to be content. So we have to check to what extent have I been content, because this has to be checked at the personal level. So all of you, are you all intoxicated with your contentment? The basis of contentment is to have all attainments. Discontentment comes from a lack of attainment. When you have found the Father, you have received everything. When you have got all those attainments, then there is no trace of discontentment. So what do you experience? So is anything lacking, or have you attained everything? Are you intoxicated with your attainments? Do you have this intoxication all the time, or only sometimes? In fact, you claim that you have attained whatever you wished. So when you have all the attainments, then there is no mention of discontentment. Bab Dada is seeing you children from this land or abroad. From how many countries have all of you children gathered? Who have come from the farthest place? Have those from America traveled the farthest? Those of you from America have come from the farthest land, haven't you? However, where has the father come from? America. Of course, that's the part of this world. Whereas, where has Bap Dada come from? So he has come from Paramdam. And from where has Brahma Baba come? He has come from the subtle region. So who has come from the very far place? Who is the farthest away? Whether children or Baba? Who is... So Baba says this is a scene of the love of the father and the children. And you said my Baba, and Baba said my child, and you received such a great inheritance simply by just knowing the one. And people of the world are searching for peace and happiness, and they are wondering where they will find peace and happiness, whereas your lives are full of happiness and peace. Those innocent souls are just thirsty for a drop of peace or happiness. So Baba says, your lives are full of happiness and peace. Is that? Just check. What does Bap Dada want now? Bap Dada wants every child to be a self-sovereign, to be a master of the self constantly, not sometimes. Because you ask Baba, right? What's Baba's wish? So Bap Dada wishes every child. What does Bap Dada wish from us? You ask Baba, right? So Baba says, Bap Dada wishes every child to be a self-sovereign, to be a master of the self. Constantly, not sometimes. This is because the Father has given you the full blessings of self-sovereignty at the confluence age. It wasn't just a little, or not just for some time, but all the time. Baba says, Baba hasn't given that he hasn't given that blessings which will work for some time, not all the time. So Baba has given that blessings throughout this confluence age. If you become sometimes you become influenced by your own sense organs, then it's not a great thing. So just think, are you the masters of yourselves all the time? Bap Dada has told you, you are the masters of all your physical senses as well as of your mind, intellect and sanskars. You say mind regarding all of these things, right? And you don't say I for these things, you say mind. Since the mind, I say my mind, my intellect, my sanskars, right? We don't say I am the mind, I am the sanskar, I am the intellect. No. So Baba says, since, because I must have complete control over what is mine. So Baba says, I, the soul, must have complete control over my subtle as well as gross sense organs. That is physical as well as subtle sense organs. So since the mind, intellect, sanskars are mine, I have a constant right to what is mine. In the same way, you must keep full rights over your minds, intellects and sanskars. Suppose you are the master of yourself sometimes, and sometimes you get influenced, so then you don't get the title that is self-sovereign. That's what it means to be the master of the self. Whatever orders you give them, they are the instruments to carry out those orders. So, however, in order to accomplish this, you have to maintain the intoxication of being the master while walking and moving around, faith and intoxication. I, the soul, I am the master. Baba says you should have two things, that is faith and intoxication. Who am I? So when I, the soul, I am the master, I must have the complete authority over these organs. When sometimes we say, suppose we say, this is my thing, so we don't forget what's mine. So we always have that sense of belongingness. In the same way, Baba says the mind, intellect, and sanskar are your subtle sense organs, so you should have control over them. So now it's the time to serve souls with your minds, and they are crying out, "O ancestors, give us a few rays of happiness and peace. O ancestors, you can hear the call of the unhappy ones, can't you? Bab Dada has signaled that any calamity can occur suddenly. For this, you have to put a full stop in a second. You are practicing this now, but you will not have time at that time to make effort, so you may try to put a full stop, but you will put an exclamation mark instead. We must have the firm practice of putting something full stop in a second. Of course, you are practicing because when it's the time of the paper, then you will not have the time to make the effort. It's not that Baba, it's easy, we will do at that time. We will not have any other thoughts. No, we will be in Baba's remembrance. Baba says it's highly impossible because the practice is required for a long period of time. Whatever happens, you must put full stop. That must be practiced. Because at the time of the paper, you will not have the time to make effort. You may try to put a full stop, then you will put an exclamation mark instead. This is why you have been given time now to make effort, and then it will be. Because when suddenly something happens, we always question, why has this happened? Or there is a possibility of coming into questions. So Baba says, what's destined in the drama will happen, and there is nothing new. So we must have that firm practice of putting that full stop. Whatever happened, it's okay. It's good. So that's the time to do something practically. So you are practicing this now. Bab Dada is seeing your result and you are paying attention to doing it. And you have to pay more attention and underline it. Look how easy the effort is. I am just a dot and I have to put a full stop. I simply have to pay attention. When something comes up, we have to put a full stop and we must progress in our lives, and we are paying attention. But Baba says pay attention, pay some more attention and underline that. Sometimes if we get questions, if we have some kinds of exclamation marks, punctuations, Baba says no. Bab Dada is especially, what's the easy effort? I am a dot and put a full stop, over. I, the soul, I am a point of light and I have to put a full stop. So Baba says it's very easy. Bab Dada is especially giving you children a gift. Children, I am always with you. This is the most amazing gift. What's that gift? Hope you can understand. Who can give such a gift? What's the gift that is received? Baba says, children, I am always with you. This is the gift. So Baba says, I am always with you, children. Those who experience that Baba is with me, can you raise your hands? So see how many. So we can't just lead this life without his support. As soon as you say Baba, so the Father is ever present in front of you. And it's been said the Lord is ever present. He is not omnipresent, but the Lord is ever present in front of you, children. So be constantly victorious. When God is with you, how can it be difficult to be victorious? So Baba says you have to take the things wholeheartedly. Then victory is not a big thing. So victory is your birthright, and simply by saying my Baba, you definitely become victorious. Baba says the God who is the almighty authority, when he is there, so he doesn't come alone, he brings his entire powers. So Baba says, just you say my Baba and you definitely become victorious. Therefore, be constantly victorious. This is extremely easy for those who stay in remembrance. It's not difficult. Where there is God, victory is certain. Today, Bab Dada is pleased to see all of his children. You have come with so much love. And how did you reach here? Physically, you reached here by train or plane, but it was the love in your hearts that brought you here. Children have come. So Baba is asking, what's your mean of transport? So Baba says, you would have reached here by either train or plane. Of course, that has become the means of transport of your bodies. But Baba says, what brought you here is your love in the heart. Because if you hadn't have the love for Baba, you wouldn't have even booked the tickets. So Baba says it was your courage and father guarantees help. And now Bab Dada wishes every child to stay stable in performing every action while on the seat of the self-sovereignty. So we ask, right, Baba, what Baba wishes from us? What's Baba's wish? So Baba just wishes every child to be self-sovereign while performing every action. So those who have come for the first time, can you raise your hands? Stand up. There are many. Acha, those as you have come here for the first time, in the same way, you must claim number 1. So do you wish to claim this number? So Baba's blessings is that those who have courage will definitely receive Father's help. So by having courage, you have a chance to make as much progress as you wish, because the board says too late board hasn't been put up. Stay in remembrance, just serve others with your attainments. You will accumulate blessings according to how much service you do. And Baba says, you be in remembrance, and whatever attainments you have received through Baba's remembrance, that is their virtues, the qualities, powers, this must be used in order to serve others. So to the extent you do that kind of service, the blessings will be received, and these blessings will make you move forward, because that's the wonder of blessings, which makes you progress. Continue to give message, and it's up to each one's fortune. Sometimes we say we made number of programs, we are organized a number of programs, but no one has turned up. So of course, children, your fortune gets created because you invested your resources in giving the message. So your resources are used for the worthwhile cause, so you will progress, because some seeds are such that they will not give the fruit immediately. They will just bear that fruit still later, because so at the time of destruction, those seeds will just will give birth to that sapling. So Baba says you must continue to accumulate your charity, because to whomever we give message, that soul may not be connected to Baba, it's left to that soul's fortune. But since we had that intention of giving that message, your charity will be accumulated. So Baba says, what's the benefit in doing service? To the extent you give the donation of life to others, you will receive that charity, and that charity will make you progress. Acha. So what are Baba's teachings? Bab Dada tours around everywhere at Amrit Vela. It's not a big thing for him to go everywhere. It's not the time to sleep, because Baba is taking a tour. Baba sees who is sleeping, who is awakened. Bab Dada has already told you the special. It's not a big thing for Baba to take a tour. Do you think Baba just Baba requires some time? No. Baba has already told that the speciality of meeting at 4 a.m. is that Bab Dada gives blessings at that time to all the children very easily. So the part of the bestower of blessings is especially at Amrit Vela. And Bab Dada gives you whatever blessings you wished. Just try it and see. So Baba says the role of the bestower of blessings is especially at Amrit Vela, and Bab Dada gives you whatever blessings you wish. Just try it and see However, in order to, we always try, right? We receive so many blessings. We do many trials. However, in order to claim a blessing, all of you have to be very alert. It's not that you sit and just nod off, then go asleep. Baba says, of course, that kind of stage is required to receive his blessings. And how much Baba just keeps attention of his children, because Baba comes in front of every child and gives the blessings. If the child is not able to take those blessings, Baba just goes to another child. So Bab Dada says Baba just takes a tour and just goes back. Then we will be just thinking Baba has not. So don't do such things. Be alert and always get those blessings from Baba. You do give importance to, because when Brahma Baba became Avyakt, because many parties used to come and visit Baba, some children were little lazy or careless. One couple had come from Mumbai. Of course, they had a very eminent post, and so they had to perform their usual duties and come. And he came and he fell asleep, and the spouse also didn't wake him up, because assuming that let him sleep. So at Amrit Vela, Brajendra Dadi, Baba came in front of her. Baba told her that this child is sleeping. Baba asked, who is responsible of this child? The child was, I think this incident happened within 1 month from the date Baba became Avyakt. Who is responsible? And Dadi was scared. Baba came and he just caught me. Then they found out, because party didn't go from science center, and when they found out, but when they tried to get the information, actually it was found that the child was asleep, because we don't know whether someone is asleep or not here, but Baba knows everything very accurately. So Baba says, you center teachers have a very huge responsibility of explaining the importance of this land, and Baba, then you have to bring the souls to this land. So Dadi said, what have you done? And you went there and you just slept. So Baba just sees. So we shouldn't think Baba doesn't know anything. Baba knows. He has such amazing TV where when your thoughts are being read and leave about the sound, words or actions. If we keep this in our awareness that Baba has constant watch on us, we will not perform anything wrong. Even on the path of devotion, it is said that God is always watching, and such devotees who have that faith, they are very alert. So Baba says, whereas Baba knows everything, and it's very important to be very careful. So Dadi just explained in one of the classes about that incident. So Baba says, if you're not alert, then Baba comes and takes a tour and goes back. That's why Baba says you do give importance to Amrit Vela, but now you pay more attention, because sometimes we are lazy. And Bab Dada has seen that according to the time, service is increasing. Because of service, you can't stay away from the Father in order to claim your blessings. The majority of you double foreigners do make effort, but you have to underline paying attention. Bab Dada congratulates. Sometimes when we do such a service, we say it's okay, we can sleep. Baba says, whatever you did service, it's good, but you can't stay away from the Father at the time of taking blessings, because when you receive blessings from Baba, then the service also will be fruitful. So Bap Dada congratulates all of you children for reaching Madhuban. No matter how Bap Dada has heard, the children do understand that they definitely have to follow the signal that Bap Dada gave them regarding sanskars. In order to accomplish that, just as you use the point of self-respect at Amrit Vela, as well as that, pay attention to one particular sanskar in a specific way, that today I am going to pay attention to this sanskar. Suppose we always remember our self-respect. So Baba says, pay attention on this, that sanskar which is becoming an obstacle. Just as you pay attention on the self-respect, in the same way you have to pay attention on that sanskar. We should pay attention to bid farewell to that sanskar. That sanskar shouldn't harass us. So Baba says, at night when you give Bab Dada your chart of the whole day, you also tell Baba the result for that sanskar, and that will especially draw your attention. So you have to pay attention to one sanskar, and for that sanskar you will particularly draw that attention. It's a good thing. You have to pay attention to one sanskar or another, just as you pay attention to remembrance. At the same time, as well as with that, give Bab Dada this result. So Baba says, if you wish to finish that sanskar but don't succeed in finishing it on the day one, you can give yourself congratulations. Then you give yourself congratulations from Bab Dada. Every day, continue to take congratulations from the father for that particular sanskar. You will then see the use of sanskar will decrease. Suppose we have the sanskar of speaking very harshly or loudly. So Baba says, just congratulate yourself. Receive congratulations from Bab Dada. That energy will reduce the impact of or the effect of these sanskars. Baba says, daily when you take those congratulations from Bab Dada, then the effect of these sanskars will gradually decrease and it will be finished. Just as you pay attention to Baba's remembrance, in the same way you have to check about your sanskars in the same way, because you don't have the sanskar, because these don't emerge daily. Sometimes effort makers get this paper by chance, not every day. So however, when this checking takes place every day, then paying attention, that will finish all tension. Baba says the checking has to take place daily. It's not that the sanskar just troubles you, but checking is almost required. This kind of attention will finish the tension, because Bab Dada saw that when children from abroad begin any task, they will definitely pay attention to that. Only those who pay attention are able to attain liberation. You also have Baba says, if we want to get liberated from our sanskars, when we pay attention, we obviously get liberation. Because when the attention itself is not paid, how can there be the transformation? So you have Bab Dada's blessings, and do you understand? When all of you engage yourselves in this fully and check yourselves daily, the result will be that your sanskar will become slack. Bab Dada, so this has to be underlined. So we have to do. So whatever Bab Dada wishes, that you wish to claim number one in the subject of sanskars, so that you have to bring only those sanskars which are to be used. This will happen. Of course, it has come to your attention. This will happen. It will not happen just like that. You will have to pay attention. Why do these sanskars only emerge in a gathering? Don't just convince yourself that Baba, that's done, it will be done. Baba says, there comes it requires the constant attention on yourself. Baba says, such sanskars emerge in a gathering. Why do they emerge? So the devotion so Baba says, those who worship your images sing such wonderful praise of your sanskars. So it was because you became that practically, that they speak about it. Make your deity images emerge. What do people sing? So you have to become such deities, don't you? Baba says, what's the praise of the deities? You are completely full of virtues. You are the 16 celestial degrees full. Then just you have to emerge those qualifications. So all of you double foreigners continue to experience success in your efforts, don't you? Do you? Those who experience success, raise your hands. Wow. You all are all raising your hands very well, so you will keep them that you definitely do have to pay attention to that. You definitely have to claim the number in this. When others see you, they will also be enthusiastic because you are the instruments, and the instruments receive special help from Bab Dada. And Bab Dada is pleased that the number of centers is increasing. You are paying attention to making effort, but now you have to become those who are the instruments to bring about transformation. When others see you, they also will have the enthusiasm to have the power of transformation, although it's understood that. So Baba says, when you become instruments for transformation, so others also will be inspired to transform themselves, because whatever actions we perform, others see and they perform. So Baba says, Bab Dada is pleased that you are paying. Although it's understood that it's number wise when it comes to making effort, because the kingdom is being established, Bab Dada is pleased that you are paying attention to making effort, but you still have to increase that. You continue to receive Bab Dada. See how wonderful this version is. Baba says, you continue to receive Bab Dada's love and remembrance every day. Look, while sitting at home, you don't miss out on receiving Bab Dada's love and remembrance for even a day. If you read a Murli with a discipline every day, he doesn't stop giving you love and remembrance for even a single day. You do receive it, don't you? Do you? You receive love and remembrance every day, right? All of you receive it, don't you? This is the sign of Bab Dada's love. So of course all of us receive, right? Yeah, Baba. So this is the sign of Bab Dada's love. So Baba says, if you just miss Murli, then you will miss Baba's love and remembrance. So Baba says, we say sometimes we just missed Murli. Baba says, we just missed God's love and remembrance. So this is a huge loss. So we just lost Baba's love, remembrance and his blessings. Baba just emphasizes, we will read Murli at any other point later, but the time that's fixed for receiving that love and remembrance from Bab Dada was missed, wasn't it? Sometimes we say we read the Murli later, so we will not receive Baba's love and remembrance and blessings, that power. Baba says whatever time is fixed for whatever task, that has to be done at that time. Now you think what can be done, what has to be done. So Bab Dada is pleased that you are enthusiastic about this. Acha, is there anyone here who misses a Murli? So do we have such people here? Of course we have few. Okay, don't do from today, just pay attention. One or two might be there. They were asleep. Can't you wake them up? They are innocent, right? They will wake up, they will pay attention. So Baba says, there must be someone who misses. There must be some reason. There isn't anyone. No, they don't miss it. One person raised her hand. Here also one person raised. Baba says, don't miss it. Don't miss any Murli. You can even listen to it over the phone. You can't read it, just definitely listen to it. Just make others read for you. And definitely give your you should give your attendance, because that you also get marks for your being present in the class, whether you pay attention or not. So Baba says the number of days we don't come to class, so we are losing our attendance. All of you who have come to this gathering, The new ones as well as the old ones, note down very, very, very well. You mustn't miss the Murli. So the Father comes from the Supreme Abode every day. He comes from so far away and He comes for you children. Just as the Father never misses a Murli, in the same way, you children shouldn't miss a Murli. Acha. No, Baba, we will not. So now, just as those who come to Madhuban are asked to fill in a form, you also get them to fill form as to whether they listen to the Murli of every day or how many days they have missed. So do we write? We have this form when we come to how many days Murlis you missed. This is not there in that questionnaire. What we get. Those, do you agree? So how can that not be agreed? Whatever you order, that must be. So those who agree with this, raise your hands. Even those from Madhuban, raise your hands. So Madhuban residents, just say that, Baba, we will listen to your Murli. So Baba tells even Madhuban residents, you mustn't miss a Murli for any reason, just as you don't miss your meals. In the same way, this too is the food, isn't it? That's the food for your bodies, and this is food for your souls. How can you miss this? How do you receive the strength and power then? So did you like this? All of you new ones were allowed to come. You too have to follow this discipline. Baba says, just there are other disciplines. This too is a discipline. A Brahmin means one who listens to the Murlis, the one who does service. Then they are namesake Brahmins. The title will be cancelled. So with how much love, Baba explained so much. And along with giving you love and remembrance, Bab Dada is also congratulating all of you children who have come here from everywhere. You are constantly moving forward with zeal and enthusiasm. Will continue to do so. Never under any circumstance must allow your zeal and enthusiasm to decrease for any reason. Situations may arise. Sometimes we come up with one reason or another reason. Baba just dislikes this term, that is reason. Baba just likes the term. There must be a solution for any problem. No other circumstance should bring your zeal and enthusiasm down. So Baba says situations may arise, but your efforts and Father's love are your own, because situations are situations. And just like the day passes, the situations also pass. We should not hold on to that. Then just if we hold on to these all things, then we don't receive Father's love. Therefore, never let your intellect become busy with anything other than the Father, Baba's Murli, and the service that you have received from the Father. So Baba says, just like you don't miss the Murli class, you don't. So Baba says, suppose we say we don't, sometimes we get sulked and we say, no, we don't want to do this kind of service. So Baba says, who is incurring the loss? So suppose the queue is going, one in between comes out, then what will happen? The one who is behind will go, and things will not stop just because you are not interested or you don't wish to do. So just Baba says, it's the time to go. What can Baba say now? We will remain together anyway. Baba can't say that he is taking leave. We will stay together. Baba is taking leave. Baba can't even tell that. Baba says we will stay together. We will go back together and come back together. Brahma Babas. Baba says we all will come together in that new world. And Achana finish today's blessing. Baba has given so many blessings, so many. And what's that one thing which has Baba let children make very firm? What's the homework? There has to be the constant attention over the self. So daily we have to check about the sanskars, and we must definitely attain victory over these sanskars. So we have to pay attention on these things. Today's blessing. And what's the gift that Baba is always with you? How incredible that gift must be. So may you become the form of a Kali and destroy your impure sanskars with the awareness of your Shakti form. May you become the form of a Kali and destroy your impure sanskars with the awareness of your Shakti form. Baba says, you should just finish your sanskars. It's the time to have such fearsome form over such sanskars. Then only we will be able to finish the sanskars of these 363 births. We must imbibe the form of coolness, and we must adopt the form of Kali when it comes to our own transformation. So constantly keep this form of yours in your awareness that I am a Shakti holding all the weapons. The vision of even the shadow of any impure souls can't even fall on me, a purifier. No impure soul can have even an impure thought about me. I have to have such powerful break. If any impure soul has an impact on me, it means that I am not that influential. Those who destroy their own impure sanskars can't become prey to someone. So become such a form of Kali that even someone has any such thought in front of you, he would become unconscious in his mind. Slogan: royal forms of desires are those of name, fame, honor. My name should come, I should be respected, I should be honored, I do so much, my name is not there. It is it is Baba's task. So obviously Baba will be praised. How can we be praised? Today's object signal: you, the soul that is charioteer, because the chariot and Tia, that is the master of the self. A charioteer means soul conscious. Brahma Baba became the foremost soul by practicing this. Therefore, you have to follow the Father. The Father just enters this body and controls it, and he becomes the charioteer. Doesn't depend on that body, and that's why he remains loving and detached. Baba doesn't become. In the same way, all of you Brahmin souls have to maintain the stage of a charioteer just like the Father. When you are the charioteer of your body, you naturally become a detached observer and remain immune to any effect of Maya in whatever you see, whatever you do or hear. Baba says the stage of the detached observer as well as the charioteer, this will make you immune to the effect of the Maya. So we have to always consider ourselves to be the charioteers. Then we will become detached and loving, and then we will become loved by the Baba and others. Baba's Murlis are so good, because Baba has gave so many blessings. He just fills our aprons with those blessings. Om Shanti. This evening 6 p.m. there is a meeting regarding this tree plantation that there is this day which is celebrated, that is one Mahotsav. It's related to the environmental protection and the tree plantation, and the meeting is in Anand Bhavan in the 3D hall. Those who are interested, you can just go there, and all the Sisters, all the teachers, sisters, those who have come for the quarterly meeting, you are required to go to the Dadiji's meeting hall in time, and the evening meditation from 6 to 8 is in conference hall, and tomorrow's Amrit Vela will be in the conference hall, and tomorrow's Murli class will be in Diamond Hall. As you are aware that on the occasion of the 19th Remembrance Day of respected Dadi Prakash Maniji, a marathon is always it's organized by this organization, and there is this half marathon on 9th August. Dev brother as well as Banu brother will organize a meeting, and they will meet the BK colony brothers and sisters. All of you are required to be in the conference hall just after the Murli class, where these two brothers will come and meet you. Let's remember Baba. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Ratan Mohini ji. We should always remember that I have come to this world stage because we have to make a complete, and we have to make that complete transformation. As we have to transform ourselves completely at the same time in the world too. When this world is about to change, at such times we should also be in the remembrance of the one, in that same joy, and then remains a harmonious world like this. And with this auspicious memory, we should practice yoga ourselves, as well as explain its accurate methodology to with whomever we meet. We should make them do this practice with ourselves by sitting together. By this practice, they feel that, they realize that when we sit in silence, then no other thought should arise in the mind. Om Shanti.